Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Boss Rush. Here we are on a Friday afternoon, as always. Well, actually, it's Friday morning for me, Friday afternoon for Susan. This week we had to do this a little bit early due to other work obligations and requirements. So that's why we're coming to an hour and a half early. And Susan's like, oh, I can actually participate for the whole time without having to rush out to do family stuff. But my name is Chris Melasinos. I'm the host of Boss Rush here on our LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitch channels. And with me is
Susan Cummings. Look, I don't have to guess if it's my turn.
Exactly right. Exactly. We still haven't figured that. Mark Delora, maybe. Well, first, it's lovely to see you. And I'm so glad that we get to spend this time together, as always. And with, our community here that will be popping in hopefully shortly. And Mark may be joining us. We sent the messages that we were doing this early this week. So we'll see if Mark actually makes it. And Dean is...
Not, it's you and me.
That's right. If not, it's just you and me, which is perfectly fine. We'll just talk trash about them. That's all.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course. Oh, it's so good to see you. All right. So before we jump into news, how is everything going? Tell us a bit about what's going on there with you, Susan. And let's start there.
What a busy little week. We launched our public demo today, like an hour ago. So I'm going into the weekend all happy that I think we were a couple hours early even on our deadline, which was great.
Awesome.
It was a fun week. I'll say that I was telling Chris this earlier, but because we're a team of 8 and everybody knows and is fond of each other, we all worked together for years now. So it's this, I keep calling it my little rock band. We spent this really interesting week on Google Meet the whole time together for the most part. Playing the game, sharing screen, finding stuff, fixing stuff, being like, wouldn't it be cool if that happened? Yeah, I'll fix that now. I'll push a new build. It was just this really neat week that, like I said, who knows in the crystal ball if this is going to go on to be successful commercially, but from a creative team standpoint, it's awesome. Like, it's just so clear that everyone's loving what they're making and that shows up on the product, so I'm really happy. We have so much to do. Jesus, so much to do. But I think the demo that's coming out is a really nice little glimpse of what's coming.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, so I've had a chance to actually be in the beta there and all of the other good stuff. And so I've had a chance to see the product grow and the capabilities grow and your team grow and do all of that stuff. So it's been a real joy. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at that there in just a little bit. But I think we have Mark Delora joining us as well. So let's go ahead and bring Mark in here too. So let's say,
Mark.
Hey, there he is.
Why are you doing this so early?
Woo. Oh, Mark, what is going on with your audio?
Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. What is going on? Did I have it set to the wrong one?
No, you're good now.
Okay.
I think you're good now. My goodness. Of course, like we were saying, it wouldn't be Boss Rush without some audio glitch or something happening there, right?
Mark, we hadn't had one technical problem until you showed up.
Oh, perfect. I'm right on time then.
Yeah, exactly right. Absolutely ridiculous, of course, always. And you are?
Huh?
And you are who's this guy?
I'm tired. That's what I am. I'm Mark Delora. I'm a very sleepy person who just came back from 3 days in Los Angeles for an offsite for GDC planning.
Oh,
Hi.
Love
Exciting.
it. Love it.
Exhausting, but great. Yeah, it is exciting, but also I'm tired. How are you, fine folks?
We are hanging in there. Hanging in there,
Good.
buddy.
Yeah. Congratulations, Susan.
Yay!
That's awesome.
Congratulations, Mark. Mark's been involved since the beginning as one of our advisors.
Woo! I've been watching it. Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, it's wild. It just keeps getting better too.
I'm trying to download it. If Steam wasn't broken for me, I have to
Why is it broken for you?
I don't know, but it's nothing a good old Control Shift Escape won't fix. which is
Loads
what I'm
of
doing now.
Oh, this guy.
I'm like, die. Okay, all right, there we go.
Let me see. What microphone are you using? Using your Yeti?
Same one. Why is it messed up? I mean,
No, you're good. You're
got a few
good.
days here, but shouldn't have changed. But yeah, it can.
You're good. Yeah, I think your sound. Yeah, and it is. You have audio coming through your headphones, right? Not through your speakers.
That's a good question to ask. Last time I screwed that up.
See, look, folks, this is why I keep telling you. This is just, it's like keeping the wings of a plane on with Velcro. I'm constantly having to tear and reposition shit.
I haven't changed anything. It's
Okay,
exactly
no,
the
you're
same.
good. You're good. I got it all fixed on my side, so we're all good.
All right.
Well, all right. So, all right, Susan, yes, congratulations on all of that. We have a ton of news, though, that we need to go ahead and jump in today. So I'm going to make the executive decision here to say, let's go to some news. Oh, we need some music for
Guessing
that.
this is the Sony thing. Oh no, it's the GameStop.
Yeah, let's talk about some GameStop
GameStop.
stuff. Does anybody want to go buy eBay for $56 billion?
It's insane, but keep in mind, like GameStop hasn't been a game company for a long time. Like it's basically like a private equity hedge fund now,
Sure, but I think the most telling parts of this are things like we're going to take on the biggest shopping sites by doing this. It's like, what?
Is that what it's? I haven't
What?
actually read up on it.
Yeah. Over weekend, GameStop Corp submitted a proposal to acquire eBay for $125 per share for an aggregate undiluted equity value of about $55.5 billion. I don't know what the financial makeup is of GameStop. Oh, here we go. Noting that GameStop's estimated market value at the time was sat at $11 billion.
Really?
Math's not my strong suit, but
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say either. I don't know
The world
what to...
is upside down.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Hey, if those are the ambitions they've got, those ambitions. Who am I to say? I'm not involved in any of those conversations, but okay. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it for that. I have nothing else to add other than, wow, that was a really interesting announcement.
Oh, you know what? In other news, I proposed acquisition of eBay for $100 billion.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Now,
I forgot to tell you.
well, here's my question. Is this a FIG fundraising thing or a Kickstarter? How are you raising the funds?
Yeah, I was going to Kickstarter it. Yeah. I figured it was
Where
$100 billion.
all the proceeds from GDC are going. What do you mean?
That's right. Exactly. Yeah. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah. Congratulations. You all are now part owners in this new GameStop. No, in all seriousness, okay. There are weirder things that have happened, right, in corporate finance and acquisitions and stuff. So my best to all involved. How about that? Well,
Yes.
I'll leave it at that.
Wish you the best.
All right. Another big news piece, too, that came out here is U.S. Supreme Court denies Apple's appeal in Epic Games' antitrust lawsuit. Did you all see this one?
I didn't see that one.
Yeah. So Epic Games won a partial legal victory in its antitrust case. Now it's set in stone as the U.S. Supreme Court denied to hear Apple's appeal. So now this basically goes back down to the district court. Tim Sweeney, CEO of Epic Games, posted his approval of the High Court's decision not to hear the case. He wrote in a tweet, "Great news, Supreme Court denied Apple's delayed taxes. Now we head back to district court to determine what they can charge for only necessary cost of implementing external purchase links." So again, this is just another kind of widening of the aperture of secondary, marketplaces for mobile content. So, I mean, great that they stuck with it. We'll see how that continues to progress, but nothing surprises me anymore. So there we go.
Oh man!
what other big news pieces? I've got a whole list of them here, but I want to hear from you all, and we want to hear from you in the chat. So if there are news stories that we should be highlighting, please go ahead and pop them into the chat and let us know. Susan, how about you?
I saw the horrifying results from Sony and Bungie. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I just saw that headline.
I mean, I don't know how much there is to say about it other than, oh, God.
Yeah, $765 million impairment loss for Bungie as PS5 hits 93.7 million consoles shipped. The write-down on all of that for a marathon.
Was it ever a good idea to like bank that kind of money on an old Mac IP? Like that, this generation of gamers probably hasn't heard of, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Mark, what do you say, bud?
I don't know. I'm
Right,
gonna say
it was mainly a Mac game, wasn't it? Like that's where Marathon was most successsul, was on the Mac, right?
Yeah. It was like pre-Doom, right? Marathon was like
a
long time ago. Yeah. Pre-Halo, maybe not pre-Doom. It was like what, 96?
It was about the same time, right? It was about the same time. Yeah.
I think Take-Two published it. This was back when Take-Two owned most of Bungie.
Oh, is that right? Oh man. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, it says.
Because I mean, Take-Two would have gone out of business. I don't know if you know the story. People say that Ryan was crazy to sell, all that Bungie stock to Microsoft. That was what saved Take-Two back in the day, pre-GTA.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, had GTA. That would have been sad.
We probably would not have. Yeah.
Yeah. I sorry about that. I was responding to some of the chat on our YouTube stream as well. So, Marathon. I mean, it was the doom for Mac users, right? Like,
all right, let me interrupt for 1 second because I just asked AI to remind me the history of this. Prior to 1999, Take-Two had purchased a 20% stake in Bungie. As part of the 2000 Microsoft acquisition, Take-Two sold Microsoft that 20%, and we kept the rights to Myth and Oni. There was an on-again, off-again Oni game for so friggin' long.
Oh yeah.
That never happened. That was going to be cool. Anyway, that never happened. That was going to be at Rockstar San Diego.
Well,
anyway, but yeah, had they not sold that 20%, that would have been, but none of that would have ever happened. Rockstar would have never happened, I suspect.
So, friend to all of us and to the program, Richard Brown says, Marathon is a new IP. The people who remember it originally are dead or not quite. Waves. We are not dead, man. What's wrong with you?
Yourself, Richard Brown.
Oh, Susan, can you get closer to the mic? No, don't worry about that. I'll go ahead and bump up her volume here on this. We got you. I got you here. But thank you. Yes, yeah, you're good. I got you there. I mean, so that's the problem. It certainly has its place in game history, and there are those of us that grew up with the IP and loved it for what it is. But you're right; it's basically a new franchise that you are now bringing into market for a lot of people who didn't grow up with it, and you happen to be doing it in a genre that has, a complete runaway lead, right? Which is ARC Raiders, and so everything gets kind of compared to that, right? So, again, I'm not there. I can't give you an opinion on the decisions there. It's just sad to see, right? With Bungie. So, but that was a big one.
I was just commenting on some of the stuff in channel. I don't think that we were ever close to being shut down by the SEC. I was pretty close to all that back then, and I don't remember ever hearing that. SEC, eventually, Ryan and the executive team at Take-Two got in a lot of trouble with the SEC over backdating of stock options. That was long after the company was successful. That was kind of the point, was that there was backdating of stock options that, impacted employees, who got more. I wasn't involved in that, but there was never any talk of the company being shut down. He did have to step down as chairman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, if we take a look at the flip side of those kind of numbers, Nintendo fiscal year sales soar 98.6% to $14.6 billion following the launch of Switch 2. Platform has factored in recent price revisions to console for hardware and declines in their fiscal year 27 forecast. Nintendo published its full year financial results, reporting substantial growth in net sales and profits following its first fiscal year of the Switch 2. The numbers, net sales, $4.6 billion, operating profit $2.2 billion, ordinary profit $3.4, gross $5.7. Everything up in significant double digits. Their forecast for the full year, of course, that takes into account operations and these sorts of things, right? $13.3 billion, down 11%. Nintendo reported 106.7% increase in dedicated platform sales, totaling $14 billion from hardware, software, and accessories. So, okay, Nintendo's doing great, right? And it's funny.
Do you think maybe I'm extrapolating here too much, but do you think it's interesting how much in the PC world, it's all about indie and Steam for the most part? Is where a lot of the growth is happening. And so then you look at the console world and say, there's Sony who's spending a freaking fortune on games like Marathon, and then there's Nintendo doing cute things that don't have to do all the graphics and smaller. And do you think it's the same trend? Linked?
Do I think
that people are fed up with like big, splashy Michael Bay of video gaming sort of epic things and just want something that's just more homegrown and smaller and more about the fun and less about the graphics?
Mark?
Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm tapped out for a second.
This is what happens when you have we have Mark manning the live newsroom there.
I have a dog that's peeing blood, so I'm like,
okay, see.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm emailing the vet. I was like, I can't wait for an hour. I'll tap back in 2 minutes.
Probably a UTI, maybe.
Well, that's what I thought too, but it's not coming back with any bacteria. So I'm basically emailing them and saying like, WTF? What can we do? What can we do right now?
I'm sorry, buddy.
My little dog's all the time, and it's usually bad.
Yeah. She goes through those a lot, but for some reason this one seems different. So I'm just like, I've been traveling so much. I get back and I'm like, I see the difference in 2 or 3 days in her condition, and I'm like, okay, this cannot stand.
I'm so sorry,
anyway,
buddy.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna hit send on this in 2 minutes, and then my brain's back.
No. I mean, if you need to go and take care of stuff, then go.
No. Mary Beth's here. She's got her. She's
okay.
Got her downstairs. Just need to fire this off.
Okay.
Congratulations to Nintendo. I need to buy my Switch too.
Yes, you don't have one?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I don't either.
What? Okay. What are y'all doing with your lives?
Most of my gaming is on the PC these days. That's all. Yeah.
Well,
I will tell you the sad truth, which is my PlayStation is mainly for watching
movies. I know.
Movies and TV now, and my PC is where I game.
Same, except for the Switch. The Switch 2 is awesome. We're going to talk about my new.
No, you're right. And you can sit in bed with your Switch 2, and all of that. So I think my eyes just suck too much anymore.
That's why I appreciate the bigger screen on the Switch 2. But in saying, are those trends kind of similar, right? That people want to play these smaller games? Yeah, people want to.
I could be a bit grasping here, but it feels like there's some relationship there.
I have been screaming about this for 3 years, that this is what's going to happen. And we're continuing to see it happen. That if I have a certain amount of time in the day to play and I have the opportunity for a good value exchange in dollars and time for the art that I'm engaging in, I want to see more stories and hear more things. Just like every other form of media that we now have, where everything is fractionalized, right? But that doesn't mean that I won't be there day one for GTA 6 and I won't be there for the next, big Indiana Jones game. They can both exist in that, in the space. I just don't think that you have to build AAA anymore to run a successful studio and to be successful, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mark, agree? Disagree?
Nodding ahead, hit the button that said send. Now I'm back and I'm staring at the LATAM Gamescom event and wishing I had gone.
Okay, we're going to talk about that in a moment, but first, from the chat here, Rick Velez says, "Hey, y'all should talk about the new Star Fox game. Do you mean that new Star Fox game?" Ooh.
Somebody told me about that. Yeah. Does it have a Rumble pack though? Because if it doesn't,
I'm
Mark, you getting We Fly vibes?
Oh gosh. Oh, the graveyard of games that could have been.
Now, did you all see this? Did you watch the Nintendo direct?
Trailer?
Yeah, there's a Nintendo Direct for it.
No, I didn't.
Here we go.
Yeah. Exactly.
Leave Slippy alone. Yeah. Let's see.
That might make
JP Ish here in the chat as well also says the Star Fox emulating the player through the camera is so good. What that is they have a motion tracker that basically will watch your head movements and mouth and everything, and then animate that on the Star Fox character.
Oh, nice. That's a good idea. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, let's see if we can get to some footage here real quickly. Oh, look at how pretty that is.
What am I looking at? Star Fox Prologue.
You should be looking at the thumbnail in our chat.
Nintendo. Your thing looks different than my thing. Maybe there's two trailers.
Oh, this isn't. I'm watching the Direct, so this was the Nintendo Direct.
Okay. There's a prologue video that went up. Oh, this went up 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, here we go. Look at that.
Video. Look at the new one. It's super crazy. Oh, yeah, that looks like Star Fox.
It sure does.
The one I'm looking at looks like Star Fox in the Apocalypse.
Yeah, I don't know what something awful form you're on. But yeah, there you go. It is Star Fox with the new coat of paint on it, and yeah, of course, day one. Here's the most interesting thing I think about that announcement was came out of left field, and they said that it's going to be available in a month.
Oh yeah, that's very Nintendo.
So
yeah.
Right, that's
awesome.
Not typically the way it's done over there. So I thought that was really cool. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, on June 25th. So nobody even saw it coming. It gets announced. They do a Nintendo Direct, and it's out in a month. I was like, what? All right.
I dropped you the other video in the chat, and even the thumbnail that comes up, I'm like, that's Star Fox? Like somebody's spoofing me.
Oh boy. All right, let's see. That's the prologue, right? Let me see. Oh my goodness.
Maybe
yeah.
That's
That's the
story or something.
Yeah, that's all the backstory and exposition before you jump in and go. Remember, it's Star Fox. Fly that way, shoot those things, go through the rings. You're good to go. All right. So yeah, Star Fox. Yes, please. A whole lot more of that.
Yeah.
So thank you for bringing it up there, Rick. Appreciate it. Let's see. What else do we have here?
Unity's quarterly revenues.
Yeah. Why don't we talk about that, buddy?
There, up and to the right.
Yes.
Good job, Unity. 17% growth. I didn't read the details.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great news.
Yep. From gamesindustry.biz, Unity Q1 revenue rise 70% post a $347 million loss following Iron Source closure. So that is net loss, including $279 million of impairment charge related to Iron Source and divestiture of mobile publisher Supersonic, right? So I had to go ahead and shed that. But the fact is that they've got revenue rising, means that hopefully they're moving in the right direction now. And after these impairments, right, they can operate more leanly, and they'll see better margin contribution and stuff like that, right, off their sales. So.
Dear Claude, what does this article mean?
Oh my goodness. Well,
holy cow. There's a lot of numbers in here.
For those of you that don't remember, it's, the original gathering of people to do this that eventually became Boss Rush was to discuss the Unity price change, model. So thanks, Unity, for helping us find a voice. So yeah, look, we need more competition. We need their tech in market, not just for games, but for a variety of different places that they play. So it's good to see them getting control of those economics, right, and turning the corner on that. So, yeah.
I've got a piece of news. It wasn't news though. It was a thread.
Which was
that Russo is not at Digital Extremes anymore.
Oh,
I know. I just caught up with him this afternoon. In fact,
yeah.
That was shocking news.
He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
I think I've already gotten him his first job lead, like within hours of posting this morning. So.
Of course, he's Russo. He shouldn't be unemployed for long.
That's what I told him. Love that guy.
Yeah. We absolutely do love Tom and Mike and the team over there as well, right? So
I suspect that it's like, look, they're owned by Atari now, so there isn't a lot for a developer to do on the biz dev side.
That's probably right. Yeah,
the parent company does for you,
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone would be lucky to hire Russo.
100%, absolutely. We love you, Tom, and well, it's I already I'd pinged him yesterday, and he was like, "Yeah, man, let's just catch up. Everything's good." So,
you're getting some static there, Chris, when you're talking.
I'm getting nothing but static in my attic.
Now it's good.
From Channel Z.
Good. There was like some reverb or something going on there.
Yeah, I think it may be some of the processing of this. Sorry. Michael John, hey, Michael, so good to hear you in here, said, yeah, Russo's been around as long as Marathon.
Truth.
Exactly. Haven't so many of us,
Yeah. Exactly.
And then friend
I've known
Lucia
Russo for 30 years now. He pointed out to Lanyon. He spoke to Lanyon today. I was driving him home from school and I was talking to Russo in the car. And he's like, Lanyon's like, do you want to know Tom Russo? And Tom Russo's like, yes, you know me. Like the last time I saw you, you were a year and a half. You had like a little baby voice. So, but yeah, I've known him longer than I've known Lee. Crazy.
How many cats has he had in that time? Just always what I think of. I think
once we're done finding Russo a new job, we can finally get him married too while we're at it.
He's probably secretly married. He hasn't told us.
Maybe. It could be.
It's like Alan Yu, him too.
They'll never get old and they'll never get married.
Let me see. I am sitting here looking through the chats and the chats. Also,
at 8 a.m. I thought it was just going to be us, like talking to the void.
No. Also, by the way, with Russo, just having him nunchuck in the background on camera while a call is going on is just fantastic. If you've not been witness to that man's,
I have not witnessed that.
Awesome chucking, right? Then,
amazing.
It's hysterical. It's absolutely awesome. Let me see. There was a couple of, I want to make sure I don't miss these two. With regard to Star Fox, the fact that you can use the N64 controller to play it is so cool. Yes. Thoughts on a rumored Ocarina of Time ground up remake? That would be something to talk to Amir Satvat about, because Wind Waker and Ocarina and stuff like that. Yeah, he definitely wants that to happen. Let me see. Was there any other big pieces in there? Oh, Rick Neal says, we should mention this, unless you already did. 10-6 Games is listed as a leading game maker innovating in AI in games alongside Square Enix and Capcom.
Nice.
So, yes.
Nice.
Cool. I feel bad. I don't like talking about what I'm doing on here because it feels really nepotistic and self-serving.
Why?
So I apologize.
No.
Chris does it all the time.
It's not Susan Clemens news.
Yeah, that's what I'm always doing, Mark. Is just constantly doing that. Michael Fitch says, witness this man's awesome chucking is not something I was prepared for on a Friday morning. You may not have been prepared for it, but you got it. And that's what you get every Friday on Boss Rush. Expect the unexpected.
You're still on here today, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, next week. Next week for sure. Hell yeah. Well, speaking of our good friend Amir Satvat, now is a good time to mention that GamesBeat announces 2026 Visionary Award honorees Amir Satvat and Susanna Pollock. So yes, to both of them. Yes.
Lucian says that I have reverb, by the way.
Yeah, you do have a little reverb, I think. But you're all right. You're all right. You're good. You're good.
There's something wrong with the system. There's a weird flanging thing. You don't have
there
reverb
is.
for me, but Chris, yours like pops in once every couple minutes.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
know, this
and then
roadcaster decides to have a mind of its own, but that's okay.
I'm getting crackling again now, too.
Yeah, that's okay, but they're not hearing it. We're not hearing it on this side. So, like I said, don't worry about the audio. Don't worry about the video.
Ignore the man behind the curtain.
I got you, fam. I got you.
We'll all be fine.
Oh, Jesus, that's loud.
Everything will be okay.
That's right. That's right. Don't worry about it.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
They are not the droids you're looking for.
Yes, I'm so excited for Amir. It's awesome. I'm even more bummed now that I'm not going to make it to GamesBeat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys going to be at GamesBeat?
I will not, unfortunately.
I will be there. I will be representing. I will be there. It's in 2 weeks. Yep, 2 weeks.
I'm embarrassed to say that I'm up for the Lifetime Achievement Award. There's no way I'm getting it. There's an incredible list of women up there, but I'm also really sad that there's this outlying chance that I win and I'm not there. Yeah. Mark, you get to take the award from me. You know.
Oh, that's what I'll do. That sounds perfect.
Yeah. The wig on.
Oh, wait, like she doesn't look like Susan.
Well, let's see. This is the must. Up and comer award. Amir Satvat, Visionary of the Year, Susanna Pollock, and then of course, very good friend Larry Herb. Right, is also going to be there as the host of the program, right? Which will be awesome. The ceremony was hosted by Larry Herb, a longtime and influential voice in gaming, known for his years as Xbox's Major Nelson. We look forward to bringing our combined communities together to recognize these leaders who are driving the industry forward. Really, really fantastic. So congratulate. Oh my goodness, look at that picture of Amir. Yeah. Dressed as the Godfather. Fantastic. He's amazing. And Susanna just looking Susanna.
Yep.
Now we need to go ahead. Maybe that's it. Everybody needs to cosplay to get one of these awards. And Richard
I'm gonna move
Brown.
my mic and see if that's any better. Is that any better? Do I sound like better now?
You're good. You're
It
perfectly
sounds
fine.
like I had my mic across the room, so I was just trying to fix it.
Yeah, no, you're perfectly fine. Yeah, I think that
For me, it sounds the same as
that flanging, right? Is
I don't hear flanging. I don't hear anything. You sound the same.
Yep. So Richard Brown, a seasoned executive with experience across gaming and media, Brown brings a global strategic view of the industry's evolution and its next phase of growth. So he will be presenting award. And Khalif Adams, founder of Spawn on Me, will also be a prominent advocate for diversity and inclusion. Adams has built a platform that elevates underrepresented voices and challenges in the industry to broaden its perspective. So yes, they will be there. Unfortunately, I will not be. I'll be traveling and couldn't make it out there for this. But congratulations to Amir and Susanna. Absolutely well-deserved. Yep. All right, speaking of awards, did you see this one? The World Video Game Hall of Fame reveals its inductees. Do you all keep up?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I have a picture.
Who we got?
Let's see. We've got...
There's the hints. So there's the hints.
So we've got Angry Birds, launched by Rovio in 2009.
Well, not people, IPs, is it?
Huh?
Is it IPs?
It's
as opposed to
IPs.
people?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
IPs. Angry Birds came a breakout hit and introduced millions of people to mobile gaming, right? We have Dragon Quest, of course. Amazing games. FIFA International Soccer, or FC as it's now known, right? Silent Hill, can't play any of those games because I'm a scaredy cat. And that's it. So we got Silent Hill, FIFA International Soccer, Dragon Quest, not Dragon's Lair or Dragon's Quest, and Angry Birds.
Yeah.
So they
Awesome.
continue to They continue to build out this amazing, repository of historical and important artifacts and kind of help set the tone and all that good stuff, right, over at the Strong Museum. So,
you been to the Strong, Chris?
Have I been? Multiple times.
How about you, Susan?
I have not. I've not been. I've wanted to, but I've not been.
It's awesome. It is.
Chris,
yeah.
That update's up there for you. The Chris Melissnos update.
Thank you. See, when you know people.
By the way,
go ahead.
You know how for years I called you Chris Melissnos, and Lee thinks of you. It took me years to learn that I was pronouncing your name all wrong all these years.
You were not pronouncing it wrong. Here is the answer: is that if you're Greek, it's Melissino. Melissino. If you're English speaking here in America, it's just Melisinos, right? But no, you've been saying it correctly.
Wow, so Melissnos.
Melissnos is perfectly.
Oh, well, then I'm going to stop fixing myself. Okay. I said it to Lee recently. I pronounced it the way he's like, who are you talking about? I said, that's how you pronounce Chris's last name. I never knew.
That's right. You're like, if you're Greek, yes. Yasas. Feristo.
Anyway, the team pushed live the update for you specifically. So that
Whoa.
You can run it.
See, folks, when you know people.
Nice.
So, I wanted to play Sue's game.
Chris pointed out that you couldn't run it in a window. And so we've ticked the box now so that you can.
I love that. So that we'll get a chance to go ahead and take a look at this in just a little bit.
I think that's a Steam thing you can do. I think there's a key you hit or something, right?
I tried putting in flags on Steam to launch in a window. It just wouldn't force the window.
Yeah,
there.
So I think now that should work. I haven't tried that.
Perfect. Well, let me hit on a couple of other news. A couple of other stories here that I think are important for us to discuss. Pragmata sells 2 million units as Capcom celebrates successful new IP.
Nice.
Have you all played this yet, or had a chance to look at it?
Mm-mm.
I have not. It's a roguelike, isn't that?
Yeah. Is it? I've only seen like the trailers and stuff like that. Third-person action game. Pragmata sold over 2 million within 16 days of its launch. To celebrate, director Cho Young-hee has released some new artwork of protagonists Hugh and Diana, thanking fans for their support of Pragmata. So I have not played it yet. We're going to talk about the game that I am playing, though, in just a little bit here. But I did read a story of a gentleman who is playing the game, and was remarked to him by one of his kids that the protagonist looks just like his daughter who had passed. And so he's like, it's bringing him so much comfort to be able to play this game with somebody that resembles his daughter, and finds it just very, peaceful and important, right, to engage. And, part of the discussion that we have around video games all the time is that they're so important and, to people that choose to engage in that art. And I promise you that the games you make have impact beyond what you really understand, right? And it's lovely to see these things surface, knowing that this is bringing this person some semblance of peace and connection, right? So I just thought that was just lovely that they felt comfortable enough to share that, and I'm definitely going to go in and play. But going back to the premise of the article, the fact is brand new IP, 2 million units out the door. So people that are saying, no, there's no more innovation. No, you can't launch new IPs. It's ridiculous on its face, clearly, right? Yeah. So I do love it, and congratulations to them. And then with regard to also games and rights there, Atari has now acquired the rights to the Wizardry games. Let's see here. Atari just announced this week it acquired the complete and exclusive rights to the first 5 Wizardry games and their underlying intellectual property. They had done a version of Wizardry Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, a remake of it. And one of the things I love that the Digital Eclipse team does frequently is they run the actual game underneath, like the polished version. So you can kind of peel that back and see that you're actually playing the original one with the same type of logic and mechanics and stuff, but just with this whole new sheen right on top of it. And it was a lot of fun to go back and play through that original game. So I hope they continue to update that pack with it. But yeah, Atari just continues to acquire more studios, more content, and yeah, great. Keep going, Atari. Keep going for sure. All right. Before I jump into these last few that I have here, anybody have any other stories that we should talk about?
Gamescom.
Yes, let's talk about that.
It was huge. Apparently, I wasn't there, but I was reading some of Dean's coverage, and I've talked to a few other folks. We got Bryant Francis from GameDeveloper.com was there, and we had a chat about it yesterday a little bit. He had an interesting take on it, which I appreciated. Aside from it being huge, kind of like Gamescom in Europe, it's very consumer focused, more than developer focused.
Yes.
But he talked to a lot of developers, and the comment that he said that stuck with me was that it felt like that Brazil is transitioning from the we're an outsourcing region stage in development, which we've seen a lot, to independent game developer stage, and lots of people looking for funding and lots of local talent. But that his opinion was that it's really hard to find the funding to finish games off in Brazil right now. So that might mean that there's a lot of opportunity for funders to travel there and meet great devs and pick up some games. To finish. So that's interesting.
Well,
yeah,
it's a global problem, but that's really that's super interesting.
Yeah. I kind of feel like this is the pattern we've seen, in the game industry for a long time. Get kind of turned into where all the outsourcing goes because they're a little less expensive and the talent gets better and better and better. And then you start seeing all these amazing stories and games pop up that are regional. And then we get to see them on the global stage. And that's super exciting to me to see all these new stories from different areas.
Perhaps they should all be taking a page from what they're doing in Turkey. I mean, the government has so dramatically supported it's quickly become the go-to for mobile gaming is Turkey. Like, why would you make a game anywhere else that was a mobile game? It seems like.
Apparently, there's an accelerator from the Brazilian government has started up. I don't really know the details.
Okay.
But, some kind of seed funding. I don't know.
Nice.
Need to find out who those folks are and get some details about it. But
definitely, that's what they should be doing. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
We just had our 28 million pounds, 30 million pounds announced here in the UK Games Fund, which is amazing. And Germany's doing a load of stuff. I mentioned last week that they put 8 million euros or whatever into a video game. That seemed odd to me.
I thought so too, but congratulations.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
I think Chris is playing with audio.
We're good. We're all good. No problem.
I have a hard stop at the hour, by the way, because Lee needs to sneak in for me.
Okay. Yep. So we've got a little under 15 minutes. Yeah. Okay.
The party goes on without me. I know it does. It's okay.
No, stop it. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about another big announcement that happened that's causing a lot of conversation, let's say. So Xbox announces leadership changes as it stops development of gaming Copilot for console.
I was looking at this too. Yeah. And there were a bunch of executive changes in Asha's team. Did you see that? That was this last week too, right?
There were, and they are listed below here. Jared Palmer, former Core AI VP of Product, now head of engineering. Tim Allen, former Core AI President of Design, is now the basically Chief Vice President of Xbox Design. Jonathan McKay, former Core AI Head of Growth, is the head of Xbox Growth. Evan Chakai, former Core AI General Manager of AI Innovation, and David Schloss, former Instacart Senior Director of Product and Growth, Head of Xbox Subscriptions and Cloud. So discuss.
I don't know any of these people, but
these are kind of reads like they were Asha's lieutenants, is how I'm reading it. So these are probably people she knows and trusts and is bringing them in to help her, guide the new era of Xbox. Notably, I'm sure I'm not the only one who noticed that there's a lot of the word AI in here and not a lot of the word Xbox or video games in here of these people. But great managers are great managers. And if these people are great managers, they'll learn enough about the industry to be able to make this work, and they'll listen to the people who do have expertise in that category. So,
Yes.
Always excited to see what happens, see changes. I'm just honestly just excited to see Xbox like really going for it, because for a little while there, it kind of felt like they were like, well, I guess Sony's gonna take it. And now they're like, nope, here we come. Let's have a fight. I'm like, great, that's good for all of us.
Yeah. How about you, Susan?
Yeah, I guess it's weird that one of the first things she's doing is getting rid of their AI program, but maybe it's right. I never used Copilot, but that's what it was. Yeah, so that's odd, but maybe it's because they didn't, they knew better, from the AI group as opposed to what the gaming group was doing.
Yeah.
So,
look to both your points too.
The rest of it, like Mark said, it sounds like she's just bringing her, her crew over, which
which is not uncommon in any industry, right? And I'd done a post early this week that had a little bit of a knee jerk to it of, this could be worrisome, but give them the benefit of the doubt, right? And to your point, smart managers, smart leaders will have the right, people working within their org that understand, what they're doing, the gaps that need to be filled, how they need to pivot and change, and listen to them. And so then their job is to provide the air cover and that connective tissue back to the rest of the organization. So I hope that this really becomes an accelerant for more Xbox. I really want them to succeed. One of the things, if I'm playing, the red team side of the discussion, is that's a lot of change all at once. And so you have to communicate that correctly to your audience, right? Yeah. So assuage those fears, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see. But we need Xbox still here, right? More competition, more platforms, more programs. And we have, all three of us have a number of friends in leadership positions in Xbox. We want them to succeed, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm really happy that Matt Booty is still there. That's what gives me faith. Like, he's, Asha's partner. And if the two of them are leading the ship, then I have faith.
Yeah, exactly. Chris Charla there as well. Yep. Right, continuing to run this stuff and basically built the indie program for Xbox, right? So, wishing the best.
And for what it's worth, everyone I know at Microsoft has been very positive about the change. At least at GDC they were. Anyone I ran into seemed pretty positive about what was going on.
Good.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they're supposed to say, but
I know. Yeah. In the back of my voice, I'm thinking about.
It's hard to know.
I've seen agreements out there that have no disparagement clauses, but
that's
not
good.
the case.
We're fine.
I am shocked that there are no disparagement clauses in agreements at all these days. Not at Microsoft. I'm sorry, just to be clear. There's some other companies that are still doing that, which seems like terrible behavior.
Yep, got it.
Oh well.
All right, the last piece of news that I had here was a new set of content where Epic and Disney launched the largest IP tool set to date, allowing creators to build Star Wars games in Fortnite. Epic,
super cool.
Yeah, Epic Games and Disney have launched creation tools that allow fans to develop their own Star Wars games within Fortnite. Developers can use the Star Wars toolset to create themed islands in Unreal Editor for UEFN and Fortnite Creative, or convert existing islands to Star Wars islands in UEFN.
It's cool. I knew it was coming, so I'm glad to see that.
Why didn't they announce this on the 4th?
That's a really good point.
Maybe they did, but the article was written on the 5th. But remember, the 5th is still a Star Wars holiday.
No, it's on May the 1st on their website.
Oh.
Maybe they had bigger news on the 4th. They were like, we can't do all this stuff.
Yes, but you know that the 5th is also a Star Wars holiday, right?
Yeah. This is all Devin Winterbottom now, Mark.
It's May the 4th be with you, and then it's Revenge of the 5th. You've not heard this? Yes.
You're such a Star Wars
No, I did not.
Let's not even get started.
What's the 6th?
The 6th is the day Vader rests.
Exactly.
Chris, you'll be happy to know I'm finally watching Andor. I'm just so done with Star Wars that I've not been able to get excited about it. Lee's really excited about it. He sold me hard on it, and I said, we keep talking about this on Boss Rush. Chris is like carrying the torch for Star Wars, and the rest of us know that Star Trek's better.
Yeah, right. Right.
Listen,
Yeah. Well,
listen.
Andor is great. Just drink through the first half of the series, and the second half is great.
Yeah.
Is it really slow?
It's
Listen,
really slow.
Listen,
Oh my
Susan,
God.
listen,
the first
Susan.
episode was a bit of a. It was
So
not what we
slow.
were expecting.
Susan, listen. With regard to that comment, it absolutely proves the point that even very intelligent people can be exceedingly wrong in their opinions of Star Wars
That's what
versus
I told him
Star
about you,
Trek.
and I said it's okay. Yeah.
Oh, hey, see how she went ahead and twisted that back around?
That was a good one.
Terrible.
I love you, Chris.
I love you too. Oh my goodness.
He needs
All
me
right.
now.
That's about all the big news pieces that I had on deck here. But let's talk about Susan's newest release here. So I have the demo. I haven't been able to go ahead and download it, but this is now available to everybody. Yay! So you can all go ahead now and go ahead and play the You versus Zombies demo.
You got to create crazy stuff.
For some upcoming boss rush, I'd love to share some stuff that people created from our audience.
Oh, yes. I
That'd
would
be awesome.
love that as well.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of fun creating the two of you at various times. And
I know. I've seen the pictures.
Yes. Yeah, we need to share those. I may have to put them in as our avatars.
Yeah. love that. Maybe we should make the little boss rush character.
that would be awesome. We totally should. We
We
totally
need a
should.
name. Is it Bossy? I don't know. We need a name for it.
Yeah, we do. We certainly do. Okay. All right, folks, let's get creative. You all make sure that you,
Bossy the
yeah.
That's it. Everyone who wants to make Bossy, share the
that-
screenshot with us, and we will pick the best Bossy, and we'll make it one of the daily characters in the game because there are 8 characters that are pre-generated that can keep rotating.
That's fantastic.
We'll get Bossy in there.
Big Bossy
I
in
love
there.
that.
Perfect. Sold.
Yes, fantastic. The apocalypse. Yeah, so definitely go ahead.
A lot of, one of the things, like when you mess with it, and we put a tutorial in now to try to explain this, because what we found is that people would come in and they'd say, "What's your name?" You put a name, and then say, describe some physical characteristics. Hank. And they don't realize how extensive your descriptions can be and what comes out of it. And the latest model that we're using, which is Flux Klein, fucking wild. It's so I don't know if you looked at this yet, Mark. This is
I haven't looked at Flux.
we were using Z image for a long time. Flux is better, and it's so much more interesting and creative. And what we found now is that if you just give it a little bit of information, the AI gets really creative. So an example is I made Taco Tina, and I didn't say anything else, and it's just absolutely adorable, right down to her little shoes. So if you actually don't give a lot of information, you get some really neat outputs as soon as you constrain the AI and tell it a lot about it. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. You can do really cool things by giving it information,
Random.
but you can also just, especially puns like Jam E Dodger or
Really?
Rigatoni.
Rigor mortis.
Because it gets it. It mostly gets the humor. And we've got David Attenborough in there because it's his 100th birthday. It's really fun. The David Attenborough scenario in there is really, really cute. It's really sweet. It's really endearing. We put Banksy in there too. We put Banksy in there, and we really wanted another character who had the fire element ability. So we tried to force that, and he came out sounding more like he was an arsonist. I'm like, maybe that's bad. Maybe
Burn
we should
it
redo
down.
this. So Banksy doesn't sound like an arsonist. So now he's not an arsonist anymore.
That's so fun.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
my gosh.
Tried to make a Cuphead character.
Oh, we have. I've totally done Cuphead characters, And one of the other daily characters is Teacup Tina, and she's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
She's really huge. She talks about tea and scones, and she's got a little apron full of stuff. Yeah, it's adorable.
That's awesome.
Oh, man.
That's awesome. Well,
But it's really cool that we got the shoes now too. Generating the shoes were
That's
a big
really
deal.
funny.
Yeah, and of course, Rick Neal with the always classy Hugh Jass. We should put in there. Hugh Jass. Terrible. Absolutely terrible,
Totally.
Mr. Neal. And hilarious.
The puns really shine. When
Well,
you use
here's the
puns.
thing.
Right,
So
yeah.
my wife was looking over my shoulder while I was playing a game on Switch, and she's like, "Why do you always name your characters Fart?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's Fart Fancy Lad. That's like
That's
who I
your
was playing
character, like
Hogwarts
a
with,
D&D character.
playing the Hogwarts game with. It's like, oh, here
Right.
comes Fart Fancy Lad." Right? It's like, of course. Yes, bathroom humor. It's fantastic. Thank you, Rick Neal, thank you, Rick, for the huge ass. That's a fantastic. Hey, I know we're bouncing up here to the end of the hour, but I do want to just share real quickly a game that I just downloaded, since we're going to now be talking about what we are playing. Okay. So this one, Mixtape.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
what's that?
I missed that.
I just downloaded it on the Switch 2 last night. I've only played through the opening, and already I am blown away by the art style, by the mechanic, and what the storytelling loop is. So if you've not seen it, I'm going to play it for you here.
Guys, I have to jump off. I'm going to check out this mixtape thing though offline because that looks super cool.
Yeah.
Is this only Switch 2 or does it work on the Switch as well?
No, it's
On Steam.
Switch 2, Steam, all stuff. But
Steam,
it's
okay.
basically 3 students last night of high school,
Yeah.
and they're reliving all these memories that are also tied to the music of that era and their adventures. But what you're seeing here is not cutscene. That is the art style and frame rate for the entire
adorable.
game.
It looks like claymated or something.
It kind of
like
reminds of like Harold Halibut type of.
Yeah, right.
But look,
All
but I
right, I'm
mean,
going to jump. I'm
Okay.
going to jump.
all right.
Thank you guys so
Bye,
much.
Susan.
See
See
you.
ya.
Always a pleasure. Congratulations.
So here you go, Mark. Like,
Beautiful. This is the Annapurna game, right?
yes, yeah. I mean, Joy Division, Devo, Smashing Pump, like the soundtrack is insane.
He can
And-
pop
And this is what it looks like.
over his head.
It's just, I get my hair standing up. It looks so freaking amazing. And just playing the opening scene last night,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, just really awesome. And then they have here on the site, you can make your own mixtape. So you can go to this website and
Oh wow.
make a mixtape. Let's see what Rocking Out is. And then it will populate it with the music from the game, right?
That's
And give you this
amazing.
playlist, right?
Way to go with all the licensing. Holy
Yes, so good.
Yeah.
So good. So I'm without even playing much of it, I'm already like, this is my favorite games that I've played so
Yeah.
far this year. Like
Yeah.
it's just, it
I've been waiting for
feels
this
so good, right? To
That's-
to
yep,
play it.
Yep.
How about you,
I'm
buddy?
on
What are
it.
you playing? Anything?
You know what? I'm such a slacker on the playing games front for the last few weeks. But I've got a week of no travel coming up, so I'm gonna catch up a little bit. I've been playing, database, Postgres, and Excel bingo. That's what I've been doing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Crossing this
Well,
and that.
if the group wants to send over any of the survey results for our talks, I'll be happy to see
you haven't
those.
gotten it? Oh yeah, I think it's supposed to be in a week. Yeah, I'll double check on that. I gotta
Mhm.
call them in
A
about-
little preview is
I know
always
people.
good too.
I know
Yeah, I know you know people. I know you know people. Yeah, awesome. All right,
Here's
well,
Molesinos 2.3. Actually, your talk at the Community Clubhouse came up in our meetings yesterday.
oh, it did.
It did, yeah. We were talking about Community Clubhouse. And I'm like, yeah, your friend Chris's talk was there. It was amazing.
Aw, that's very kind of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Amir had a chance to sit there, and that is available for free to watch actually through the vault. So that's one of the.
Awesome. I'm gonna absolutely watch that. I've heard so many good things.
Oh,
I'll be
thank
surprised
you.
if it doesn't say like 5.0, 5.0, 5.0.
Oh, but that's very kind. Very, very kind of you, buddy.
That's awesome.
All right, well, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap it up here for this episode of Boss Rush. I want to thank everybody for joining us early today. And I know we do have some Do we have a little reverb kicking back in? No, I think
know.
we're okay now.
Yeah,
what would it be
audio.
if there wasn't some sort of stupid technical glitch? But that's what's happening when you rush to get all this stuff together every Friday.
Thank you as always.
Of course, and thanks everybody for joining us today. Please let your friends know about Boss Rush. We do this every Friday, 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific. Go play some awesome games. I hope you all have an awesome rest of your day and an incredible weekend. And we'll see you next week on Boss Rush. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.